Hi everyone, Joe, Badger Hat Studios here with a live pick'em challenge for UFC 205. Really excited to be bringing it in. Unfortunately, I cannot get this stupid poster under control, but it looks pretty cool and I like it a lot. So, we're going to be just doing the main card. I did ask some friends to reply with who they think are going to win and how, and that is just how we're going to go about it. No round, no rounds, no times, just who do I think is going to win and how are they going to win. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First off, in the women's bantamweight division, we have Miesha Tate versus Raquel Pennington. God, after Miesha's last fight, championship fight, everything, and the moment I saw her walk into the octagon, she looked like she did not want to fight. It didn't even look like she wanted to be there at all, and that was pretty disappointing because I was picking her last time. Well, with this one, I'm going to go against Miesha Tate. I think she's going to lose again. Probably TKO. I just, after that last one, I don't know if she's just involved, like wants to be part of it anymore or not. Who knows? Who knows? My buddy, he replied that Tate is going to win and that she's going to win by decision, which, hey, I can see that happening too. It'd be pretty exciting to see her win. I mean, I'd love to see her come back. I'd love to see her win the title again, or, you know, beat Ronda or beat Holly Holmes again. That'd be pretty exciting. I think it'd be fun to see those three go at it again, the rock, paper, scissors sort of ordeal. Next, we have in the welterweight division, Kevin Gastelum versus Donald Cerrone. The I know a guy. The joke going on him is just whenever someone backs out of a fight or something like that, he's always willing to step up, and I think it's a great deal. Really interesting fight with this one. I'm going with Donald Cerrone, and I think we're going to have another TKO here. I think he's a great fighter. He definitely brings the pressure, and he hits hard. Very hard. My buddy, he picked Cerrone as well and had it by decision. And it's just a stacked card. I mean, how can you just choose between one of these guys and then say that one's going to win one way or the other? I mean, it's pretty cool stuff. Next up, we have Chris Weidman in the middleweight division versus Yoel Romero. And boy, that is an interesting fight up right there, man. I mean, we have a big-time wrestler who knocked out Anderson Silva and then eventually checked his leg kick to break his leg. Eventually lost. A very, very hard battle, man. I mean, that fight with the new champion in the middleweight division, that was insane, seeing that spinning back kick. That just, I mean, that really what did him in. He probably would have won via decision if it wasn't for him doing that spinning back kick. I mean, who knows? If he didn't throw that spinning back kick and just get ground and pound hardcore, we probably would have seen Chris Weidman win. And with this one, I'm going to pick Chris Weidman by TKO, and I think it's going to be ground and pound. I think he's ready to make a statement again. I think he wants to be part of that title picture again. Yoel Romero is a great fighter. I mean, he's absurd how good he is, but I think Chris Weidman's ready to take it back. And my buddy, he picked Weidman via TKO too. So him and I are kind of agreeing on a few things here, and that's great. Next, we have the very first title fight, which is super exciting. We have the title fight in the women's strawweight division. We have Joanna, which I am not even going to bother attempting to say her last name. How can you, I mean, if you can read it down there, it's that piece right there that I'm pointing at right now, right below McGregor's name. If you can read that, or if you just don't know, just look up her name and try to say it. The fact that Bruce Buffer can do it astounds me, because I don't even know how to begin with that one, except the fact that it starts with a J. versus Carolina. again, not Kawakawicks? Who knows? Anyways, I'm going to pick Joanna by decision. This is going to be a great 5-round fight, in my opinion, and it's going to be back and forth, and I think Joanna's just going to completely outclass Carolina. Just watch her last fights. Just see how cool and crisp and everything, like seeing how many shots she took, let alone give the shots. It's crazy. My buddy, he's picking Joanna as well, and he's picking by TKO. Lots of technical knockouts, and this is such a stacked card, and it's so exciting to see what goes on here. Because this is a big night. We got 4 champions. 3 of them are putting their title on the line. It's pretty cool stuff. Alright, and now we're going to go with the co-main event of the evening. Tyron Woodley versus Stephen Thompson. Another championship welterweight. And boy, talk about something wild here. This one could go either way, but honestly, I am going to pick Tyron Woodley. And not only am I going to pick Tyron Woodley, I'm going to pick Tyron Woodley by knockout. And he's just crazy power. Stephen Thompson, man, he's got good chin. He can take some punches and he can deliver some punches. But Tyron Woodley is like imagine just getting punched in the face by a train. He's almost like on the level of Anthony Johnson power. Like, that's how much damage he can inflict, and it's just scary. Super scary. Holy crap. I wouldn't want to pick a fight with either of these guys, but if I could choose one, I'd pick Stephen Thompson to fight. Because you better believe there's no way in hell I'd fight Tyron Woodley. That guy's scary. That guy is very scary, and he would knock your head clean off. My buddy, he's picking Woodley as well via TKO. I just think, man, I'm expecting like a hook. I'm expecting a hook from Woodley to just land on Thompson and just knock his head clean off. Scary. And finally, we have made it to the main event, and it is Eddie Alvarez versus Conor McGregor. And this is an awesome fight. I've been wanting to see. I can't remember who Eddie Alvarez beat. It was Rafael dos Anjos, I want to say. And the funniest thing about it is that when Conor McGregor lost to Diaz the first time, dos Anjos made fun of him, and even when McGregor decided to learn his jiu-jitsu to get the takedown defense and all that stuff, to prepare for Diaz again, dos Anjos made fun of him, saying that he couldn't even tie his jiu-jitsu belt correctly, which I was like, oh man, come on now, you don't even want to fight Conor McGregor. You don't even want to fight him. And then lo and behold, Eddie Alvarez comes up, and he's an underdog against dos Anjos, and people aren't expecting dos Anjos to lose to him, and we see Eddie Alvarez knock him out standing. He didn't even have a chance to fall down. He was out. And it was awesome to see it, because that's just like, we see Eddie Alvarez and Conor McGregor getting ready to fight, and it's like, what if dos Anjos didn't get hurt or sick or whatever happened to him, and he fought Conor McGregor? I think Conor McGregor would have beat him easily, knocked him out, make him look silly. But getting past that, we're getting to Eddie Alvarez, Conor McGregor, and boy, can this just be any more of a toss-up? It's a toss-up between the two. You could go Alvarez, you could go Conor McGregor. I know people who pick McGregor get made fun of, but come on, guys. Conor McGregor, he wins. He took out Jose Aldo in a very short amount of time. You just don't do that. And it just shows how good his striking is. He showed his striking against Diaz in both fights. It was great. Eddie Alvarez, he's a great striker too. I mean, he's got a lot of power. I would say he's probably a little bit slower than McGregor. But these two could easily take each other out fast, and I'm expecting fireworks. I'd be pretty disappointed if this went to decision. I'm expecting a knockout. But the question is, who do I think is going to get knocked out? And God, man, between these two, like I said, it's just a toss-up. If I had to pick one, I'm going to have to pick McGregor. I think McGregor is going to hit Alvarez, and Alvarez is going to hit McGregor. I mean, it's going to be a back-and-forth fight regardless, and I think someone's going to go down. I don't think it's going to go to decision. Like I said, it'd be pretty disappointing if it did. Diaz being one of the toughest guys out there, you know, he could drag McGregor into the long fights, and you know, we saw McGregor survive, which was good, the second time at least. I think if McGregor comes out blazing, you know, I think he'll take Alvarez out and become the new champion. But again, it is a major toss-up between the two. It could go either way. And with that being said, my buddy, he picked Alvarez by KO. So, I mean, it's a good choice. I mean, there's no wrong... I mean, obviously there's a wrong answer here, but between Eddie Alvarez and McGregor, man, anything could happen. Anything could happen in that fight. I'm super excited to see. I'm so glad it's the main event. I'm so happy that's the first main event in Madison Square Garden. And, boy, is it going to be scary. It is going to be scary. I think we're going to see a lot of blood flying. We're going to see a lot of TKOs. I think we're going to see a lot of great matches because, I mean, this card is stacked as it is. It's just crazy how stacked this card is. And to say that this isn't going to end with the main event going to decision, I mean, it's just, I wouldn't see it happening. I mean, I'd just be basically them two having complete respect for each other and not wanting to engage, and no one, like, it would be the most boring fight. That's the only way it would end by decision, in my opinion. Like, just no way it's going to end a decision. For each other, and not wanting to engage. Didn't hear that twice in there. And Panda Poot, sorry, I was actually checking out another video here, or checking out my the list and everything. Best prelim card ever. I totally agree. And feel free, guys, for everyone who's watching with me right now. Truly appreciate it. Don't forget to, you know, like, share, subscribe. I'm super excited to talk to you guys. Panda Poot, best prelim card ever. Totally idea. Totally true. I mean, this whole card from top to bottom is stacked, and it's super exciting. Super exciting. I have no idea what you're saying with your second one. I have a rough idea. Do you bet a bunch of money like me, though? No. Do you even party? No, I don't. I'm actually pretty straightforward guy. I'm chill. I like to relax. My buddies, we always go kickboxing every now and then. I haven't been doing it for a long time, but yeah. Let's see here. You don't even know how to pronounce their names. That's cool. You don't know shit. I'm leaving, douchebag. Cool story, bro. Panda Poot in the house. It is safe to say we probably won't be seeing him again, but who cares? Well, everyone, thank you all for watching. This has been my live pick'em challenge. Take care. Have a good one.